Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we're gonna do a fun Valentine's look. It's a natural bright pink. I got an idea, it's in here. Let's just see how it goes. All right, let's do it. So do you notice anything a little different? I know, I had to chop. I had to do a little bit of a chop. I just kind of, it's just a good refresh for me, for my hair, for my curls and all the things, and it's just really nice. It's just like so much lighter, so much lighter. So yes, I did cut my hair and I'm enjoying it so far. So I love long hair, I really do, but every once in a while it's good to kind of just start fresh, and that's what I needed. All right, let's get into the Valentine's Day look. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. We are gonna do, okay, I'm inspired. I have a little different setup down here. I've got like my mirrors down here instead of over here. So I'm kind of like, so if I'm looking down, I'm looking in the mirror, but I'm kind of excited about it. I mean, it's a little exciting. All right, I'm very inspired by this particular shade. This is a pink. It is a pink. So we're going to do something fun on the lips, something bright, something exciting. It's like playful yet pretty. That pink, I just like try to wipe it off and it's like still on my hand. Let's start with the foundation. Well, let's prep, because sometimes I prep the skin and I don't show you guys. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to prep. I have this Guerlain Abeille Royale. It's this youth watery oil, y'all. And this stuff is, I had a little small sample that I got. I think, oh, here it is. Hold on. Practically empty. I had that little sample and I fell in love with it. It's like an oil. So it's like an oil, but it's quite, it sinks in like water. And that's what I love about it, because some oils can be a little too much, a little too greasy, a little too just sitting on top of the face kind of oil. This is not like that at all. I really like it. It's a pricey product, but a little bit goes a long way. And so I'm really enjoying it. I like it. I'm trying a little new setup in the back here. I don't know yet. I don't know. I feel like I need to switch it up, you know? Oh goodness. My husband Peter got me these flowers that are roses for Valentine's Day. He's a good one. He's a good one. I have a new foundation to me. I don't think this is new, but I'm not sure. This is a Touche Éclat Le Tint YSL. Is this new? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. BD30 is the shade I got. I think that's their neutral shade. I pretty much always go neutral when it comes to like finding foundations in a like new shade or whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and put this on right here. I find that this is a really nice foundation. It's kind of like a mix between a little dewy yet not too dewy, more natural finish foundation. Yeah, it does have some coverage, probably like a medium coverage. I put on a lot right there. So it does have a little bit of a scent, but it's kind of a fresh scent, nothing too overpowering. And like my mirror's right here now, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. But I figured that might be a little bit better than looking to the side. I don't know, I'm just switching it up, trying to see what works. Always trying to learn and trying to make things better. I'm always trying to do that. I need like a headband. Oh goodness, I'm not used to having like hair like up here. I'm used to like having it weighted a little bit. Hold on, this is this shade here. It does oxidize just a teeny bit. Like you can see on my hand how it's already started to oxidize here. Oh, I am going to go in with my Jones Road. So I've been using this a lot as, it only takes a little bit. I wish he had come out with a lot smaller tubs of this, because I mean, I've been using this and I haven't dented it. Well, I've dented it. obviously. I really like to use this as a lip balm. It's really nice. This is the Dusty Rose one. I have a whole video on how it looks on the skin and things. I like this. It's very nice. Especially like if I'm going to have a more satin to matte lip. I really want to hydrate those lips beforehand. So we've got a little bit of a base down. Let's go ahead and do the brows. I'm just going to go in and fill those in quickly. I mean, it's either this or this, guys. I know I need to expand Gucci blonde or Dior blonde. I just like to fill in my brows some. Y'all, I haven't had my brows done in a year, over a year. So I've been trying to maintain them, but I'm just not I don't know. I don't feel like I do a very good job of it, but I'm trying. I always like a good wax, right? I don't know, for my brows. I've been mentioning this on my Instagram, and I do stories a lot on there. So come see me there if you want to hang out. Send me a direct message. I love talking with everyone. It's so fun. That's like one of my favorite parts. But I was talking about how it's just been raining all the time, and it's just like, ugh, you know. And then you're like, Jen, it's raining there, but we're dealing with like feet and feet of snow, and I'm like, I know, but part of me is just like, I would just rather have snow. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. But it's just kind of like one of those dreary days. So if you hear the rain in the background, it's been raining for the past, my next like 5 videos probably will have rain. So if you're trying to fall asleep, guys, this is maybe the perfect video for you. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that, right? Let's do eyes. So eyes are going to be really pared down, really subdued, nothing too crazy, but I thought we would go in with this Dior palette. Oh, okay, so I have 2 more. I'm going to be doing a video soon on items I have in my cart, on my wish list or whatever, but I really want more of these. We're going to use this today. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous palette, but I want to use something very simple, nothing too much, because I want to have that bold lip, and I really want a neutral eye to kind of bring it all together. And I thought that this topper shade might be a good, something that would pop on the eye, but not too much. So I'll show you here what that looks like. So you can see here how gorgeous is this topper. So something that's going to pop yet not take away from the lip, because I want the lip to be the main attraction. I know I've mentioned this in a couple of recent videos, but I've been using this Trish McEvoy. This is the Eye Base Essentials product, and it's in the shade Bare. I really like this as an eye primer. It's really nice. Kind of gives you an even surface to start with your makeup base, and I like that a lot. It's funny because I've been trying these Chikuhodo brushes. This is the F05. Now, I didn't think I'd like this brush initially because it is such a long hair, like longer than your average brush like this. I feel like, okay, so see, like this one and this one, look how much longer that is, right? I don't know, but I like it. It's good. It works. It's just really, really nice. I didn't know if I'd like it for the fact that I didn't know if it'd be dense enough, or I don't know why, but I guess you don't know until you try things, right? So this is going to be a super soft, this is just going to be this topper, guys. Oh, look at that. I love it. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Yes. Look. And you know what? I'm not using any eyeliner either. This is actually a really good coverage foundation. I would say it's a good medium coverage. It's not like masking everything. You can still kind of see some things here. I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I'm not perfect. No one is. So for me, it's not that big of a deal. But, you know, sometimes I want a little bit of brightening under the eyes here. I've been using this a lot too. The NARS Ginger Soft Matte Complete Concealer. It's in the shade Ginger, or medium too. I really like it. Like sometimes I'll just go around the nose and around here. If I want to touch up these areas just a little bit, it will kind of mask a little bit of the hyperpigmentation from previous breakouts, you know. What I want to do to highlight and conceal right here is put just a little bit of a different concealer on. I'm going to use a more creamy concealer. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS. Now this is in the shade Light 2.6. So this one is more of my actual shade of my face. This one's a little bit lighter just to kind of give a highlighty effect. And I've learned that to go lower and not to go like up in it, because it's gonna, that's how it creases. Did you know that? I don't know. I heard someone talk about that the other day and I'm like, oh, well that makes sense, right? That makes total sense. I mean, you can bring it up, but not like putting it directly under the eye, like right up in here. And you just bring it naturally up with the brush or your finger or whatnot. Because otherwise, you're gonna get too much product in the eye and of course it's gonna crease. Like, oh, dodge it. It's like little things like that you learn and you're like, oh, I should have done that. I am gonna use my La Mer powder. I've been looking through my powders and I have some powders and I need to do a declutter of my powders, guys. I'm like, would y'all wanna see a declutter of my powders? I really need to do that. So I have this mini cheek brush by Sonia G. It looks like this, but I'm going to use it under the eye because it's very good like placement here. And what I like about this powder is that it has a little just micro fine reflect in it. It's not going to look like too matte, you know. I don't know. I don't like a ton of powder anyway, so for me, that's why I'm like, I need to declutter these powders because I have not touched some of those powders in a long time. I just personally don't like a ton of powder on my face because I am dry or drier, and it just accentuates every little line, every little pore, every big pore, every little pore, whatever you want to call it. It just seems to do so. So I try to definitely use less powder so that it's not as like bam, but sometimes it's nice to have more of a finished look for sure. And under the eyes, I do like to set sometimes if I'm using a creamier product. It's all in what you're going for. Next, we're going to go in with the Gucci bronzer. Mine is in shade 3. And you guys know I love this bronzer. I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on this thing yet. I love it. I mean, it doesn't take much though because it's so nice and pigmented, and I like it because it's more of a golden shade and I can wear it in the summer. I can wear it in the winter. And this is my fabulous Scott Barnes brush. Number 57 is my favorite brush by Scott Barnes, hands down. It's the best. He makes some great brushes, you guys. And this one is amazing. And now we're gonna go in with some blush. I pulled out this blush. I don't know yet. So I'm like, should I put on the lip product first or the blush first? I think I'm gonna do a little bit of the blush and then build if I need to. I really wanna use this because I do think that this matches the lip really well and it would just bring out that more within the lip. I'm not gonna use a ton, but I do think it's gonna look pretty. This is one of the new blushes by Sisley. If you haven't seen them yet, they're absolutely stunning. This is in Rosy Fuchsia, and oh, look at this, guys. It is gorgeous. It has a little bit of a blue undertone to just brighten the skin. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna use, look at this, guys. I got this engraved. Did I show you guys this? This is the Chikuhodo F01. It's this brush here. I'm just gonna pat and then go in like that. I'm gonna buff it actually with a Sonia G. Y'all, it does not take much at all with this blush. So that's pretty. That's good to start with. What do we think? I can always add more. So it looks really, okay, that looks like a lot. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. We're like, Jen, oh my gosh. Watch, you buff it out though. Buff it out. It blends. It is so soft and blurry, and it blends like a dream. All right, see? I told you. Okay, let's do mascara. I want some big lashes, right? We need big lashes for this. So of course for big lashes, we have got to use Chanel. I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna throw on, make sure my hair is out of the way. I'm gonna throw on this Chanel mascara. Le Volume de Chanel is my favorite mascara. I love it, love it, love it. This is a brand new tube, so it is a little bit more wet than, you know, you kind of have to let it dry out a little bit. That's the case with this, as is the case with most. If it is a little wet, what I like to do is take a brush. I clean all of my old wands. So I'll just take an old wand that's clean, of course, and comb through the lashes, and then it looks a little bit more natural. Now I'm gonna let that dry down some and then add another coat. All right, the lashes are done. Everything's done, I think, except the lip. I don't have a pink lip liner, you guys. So we are going to have to wing it with the lip liner, but I do have a lip brush, and we are going to use the Lip Suede by Westman Atelier. I'm using this lip brush by Wayne Goss. And then I'm just going to dip into this and try to line my lips a little bit first. That is really nice. I think I need a little bit more bronzer though. If I'm doing looks like this, I'll assess the rest of the face after the lip is on. So we'll go ahead and add just a little bit more blush too. Let's do that. And I will blend that in. All right, y'all, this is the final Valentine's Day look. What do you think? I'm really enjoying this. I think it's so pretty and just elegant and very kind of Valentine's-y in a way. Not red, but just a little bit of pink. Something to brighten, yet it's a little like natural looking, right? I mean, I kind of think so. I don't know. The lip is bold. Don't get me wrong. It is a bold lip, but with everything else kind of toned down a bit, I feel like it looks like a natural bold lip, right? Maybe. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you all have a fabulous Valentine's Day. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to subscribe below. I'd love to have you here. I'll leave my latest video right here, and I'll see you there. Bye, y'all.